up in about 20 seconds. Mike's up in 20 seconds.
Hello. Hello.
It's your girl Erica Campbell. Make sure you join me weekday mornings from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Here's some more amazing praise and the most intimate worship on KCPZ Praise 95.3.
Hello. Good evening. Welcome to My Divine Time with myself, Miss Divine Favor,
And
and
Cachet 100%.
how art thou this Sunday, this blood moon
We
chief
are
Sunday?
back.
Yes, 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 yes. And I hope everyone is enjoying your Sunday. I'm quite sure you are because there's nobody on the streets. We already know what you guys are doing.
Chiefs Kingdom.
So yes, you enjoying your family, and I hope everybody has a good Sunday, and
Right.
good luck to the Chiefs. I wish them well. I wish them well. I want to give some shouts out to my church family, Pastor Anthony J. Mondane, and Restoration Life Church. Shanita Dixon, your play in March. Yes, yes, yes. Get with
Amen.
Miss Shanita Dixon, you guys. Hey,
She does
great
great plays.
Great plays. I can't wait to hit the stage against for my number 7 play.
Mhm.
I want to say, and I'm quite sure it's a lot of that going on nowadays, you know.
Faith
Faith
attacks.
attacks, yeah, with everything going on this time and day and everything, you know, this is really a test of your faith, you guys. So
Amen.
I'm hoping Facebook, I see you all tapping in
Amen.
majorly. I really appreciate your support, and I love you so much. Those of you that are on my Facebook
And
page,
everyone in YouTube land.
yes, and in YouTube land, okay, 95 point My
Cachet.
Divine Time
My
page.
Divine Time. Yes, it is. Cachet and Miss Divine.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the My Divine Time page
Mm-hmm.
on YouTube.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
It's spelled Tyme. It's
Mm-hmm.
spelled different. Divine is Dvyne.
That's right.
So yeah, My Divine Time. Tap into us. If you're not on Facebook
Mm-hmm.
or on live radio, please YouTube us.
Please do, please do. So today we are, and hi, my auntie Nina and everybody. Happy birthday to all you January Aquarius babies. May God
Yes.
bless you to see many, 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 many more.
Many more.
Many more. Okay. So we are talking about faith attacks today. So I'm quite sure a lot of you are probably going through that at this time, you know, where you're having an issue with, you know, how strong your faith really is. You know, it is a major test right now. So, Kesha, you want to
Yes.
talk to the people in Radio Land?
Yeah, faith attacks. Concept of that is pretty much anything that could attack your faith and kind of have you feeling depressed or um, not wanting to wait on God. It can be a person, it can be a situation, a job, a thing, but it's actually attacking your faith where you're wanting to stay grounded and keep still believing in God and that He will come through for you. But there are a lot of things that do attack our faith and that will kind of discourage us at times in that moments where we'll feel uh, weak or light because the flesh get weak, and when the flesh gets weak, we tend to like to panic, just being humans. So I feel like anything that's a faith attack on you, it should be noticed. You should actually acknowledge it instead of trying to ignore it. And that's I feel like that's the only way it can actually be taken care of and adjusted because now you know the attack that the evil one is using.
Right, right, right. So I hope this is a good topic for somebody. I know there's someone out there, if not a lot of people, that is really going through these faith attacks right now. You know, you want to believe in God and you know that your faith is there, but it's not strong right now. It's
Right,
just, you
just
know,
wavering a little bit,
right,
somewhat.
right. You know, trying to live day to day and getting by and not knowing what the next day may bring. You know, it's really
Right,
hard. You know, me personally, I used to be like that. My faith now is what I stand on.
right,
I live by that because I know, I guess it's like I tell people, you have to be there to know it. When you know that God has brought you out of something, something major, you
right,
know, now for me, it's been more than one time that He's brought me out of some things that I knew it wasn't anyone but,
right.
you
But
know,
God,
but God. So it was like my faith was being tested, and now I've gotten to the point where my prayer life is so strong and my faith is so strong. I don't get weak anymore. I praise and worship Him through the good times, through the bad times, because I
Amen.
know He's going to bring me out. I know He's going to bring me through, and He has never failed me.
Ever.
And I can't speak for that. I can't speak on that for everyone. You have to get to that level.
Right.
You
And
know.
actually acknowledge him and know that he hasn't failed you. But yeah, faith attacks come in plenty forms, and if you don't acknowledge it, it can become detrimental. It could be, and when I speak on relationships, I don't necessarily mean male and female relationships or spouses, siblings, co-workers. So yeah, it could be a relationship type of faith tactic where people, you might even have a goal or something that you have and that you're very inspired in, and someone might, so to speak, throw shots at it or whatever, or try to diminish your faith. And again, I want to reiterate, faith is the armor. It is your armor of God.
Yeah, yes, it
So
is.
your armor is only as strong as your faith is.
That's right.
So if you want to be protected, you definitely need to keep your faith and know when it's being attacked.
You gotta have that armor on
Yeah.
and suited and booted is what I call it.
Right.
You gotta stay suited and booted. Faith is something that you have to grow into. A
Right.
lot of people have to grow
It's
into
practice
it. Yeah.
and learn.
And practice makes perfect, you guys. So it's like, okay, my faith is not there yet. What do I do? What do I do when my faith is not there yet? I know somebody's
Pray,
asking
pray,
that
pray.
question.
Stay prayed up.
Without ceasing.
Right.
You gotta
'Cause
pray without ceasing.
you really can waver on faith a lot if you don't pray. Prayer, the absence of prayer can really diminish your faith because you're not staying in touch and in tune with the Heavenly Father. So if you're not in tune with the Heavenly Father, any tactic will work because you're not allowing Him to be in your life.
Right.
If you, it says if you knock, it shall be answered.
That's right.
So if you're not knocking, I mean, he's not going to
Yes,
answer.
you got it right.
He's not. I mean, if you're not reaching out for him,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not for sure, but I'm feeling like he's not going to reach back because he wants you to pursue him. He's a jealous God.
Mm-hmm.
And to acknowledge him shows that you have faith and you have love and that you do believe.
That's right. It says, you have not because you ask not.
Right.
So you have to ask him, even though they say he already knows the desires of our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
It always helps and it counts to say, hey, God, I need you right now. This is
Right.
what I need right now. I know you already know, but how are you going to act on it if you're not hearing my voice? You're not hearing me cry out to you.
To take the first step.
Yeah, and if you take the first step, you guys, he has you. I know it's more easier said than done.
Right, because he's not always on our timing. And that's what discourages us because we want it right now. It's our blessing and we want it now.
There you go.
So, but you have to have patience with him, like you expect him to have patience with you. I mean, it's
Right.
only right.
Right. So, you have to just go to him and talk to him. You have to have a communication thing going with him. And it's like almost like all day, every day, Even when I'm at work, I'm talking to him. At home, I'm talking to him. I'm praying constantly. I could be doing something and all of a sudden just stop and start praying. Just communicate with him. He knows our every woe. He knows our every whim. He knows when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen. Protects us from danger seen and unseen. Just
Right.
believe and trust in him. I'm speaking for myself because right now it's like I have nothing but him. That's who I depend on. I don't depend on my job to take care of me. I don't depend on Cachet to help me do anything. I don't depend on my kids because I know he places people in your circle that he wants in your circle,
Right.
that he knows is worthy of your time.
And the flip side.
Exactly.
There's a flip side.
All the time.
He's going to remove those that are hindrance to your blessing.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so if there's someone or something that you're trying to hold on to in your life that God is trying to remove, he will keep that blessing from you until that is removed and you allow it to remove. And then once he removes it and you go back, it's going to be that much harder
Oh,
to actually get away this time.
Gots to be more
Because he
careful.
wants you to, to acknowledge it. So if you don't acknowledge something, obviously, what do? You do something bigger.
Mm-hmm. And you
Yeah.
are so right about that. Oh my God, I've experienced that. I always speak, you guys, on things that I have experienced. Anything I talk about on this show, I have ever talked about on my show in the 3 years has been something I've gone through. You
Right.
know, I don't have a problem with telling my testimony to people, to
Amen.
anybody, because there's somebody that is going through what I've been through. You know,
Right.
I've had faith issues in my past, you know, a long time ago. And like I said, the more I got involved in church and reading and just praying more and praying more and praying more, the better I became.
Amen.
You know, so that's why my faith is where it's at right now. And nobody can tell me anything different. You know, that's just how I feel about it, and that's where I'm going to stand with
Stand
it.
on it.
You know, I do, and I stand on that.
Stand firm in your faith. No
Yes, 10
faith
toes
attack
down.
formed against us shall prosper.
You better know it. So I hope this topic is reaching out to someone that really needs to hear this word right now, you know. And maybe it's touching you and helping you get through a situation that you may be encountering right now. You know,
Yes.
right now at this moment. I know there's someone that's going through something where their faith is wavering and they're not sure if God hears them and they don't know which way to go.
Right.
You know, so I'm hoping and I'm praying that, I'm not going to say hoping, I'm praying that this topic is reaching out to somebody.
And you actually listen to that silent voice when God is speaking. Because if you're not listening when He's speaking, He's going to do other things to reach out and to try to get your attention.
You
And
better
it
know
might
it.
not be what you like at that point.
Ooh-wee. Have you ever had a spanking from God?
Oh, wow. I don't want no more.
Oh my
He
God.
knows what's best, but oh, they do not feel good.
Ooh, tell me about it. And it's like his spankings, they last a long time.
They can, or it can be short-lived, depending on how fast you take heed.
Yeah, I've had a couple in my life, you guys, and you know, lessons learned. You know,
Right.
he teaches us and he gives us signs and shows us things, and like Cache said, you know, if he takes something from you, removes it from you, and you tend to go back and pick it right back up,
Right.
it's like you're defeating his purpose. Why would you even call on him to help you get rid of something? I can speak on that because I've done it. I've done that too. You know, gotten rid of a situation and went back and, oh, okay, and picked it right
It's a
back
lot
up. And,
worse.
oh my God, it was so much worse. So I'm finding myself. And I wonder, I get confused sometimes if, like, maybe when he does that, if he's teaching you to call on him more
Right.
and make your faith even more stronger, because it's like, God, okay, I did it. I did it again. Can you please, you know, I believe and I trust in you. I won't do it again.
He molds us.
Yeah.
He molds us because we are His clay. We're His creation.
Mm-hmm.
So He molds you in the aspect where He wants you to be, in the way He wants to lead you. So if He has a particular path or direction He wants you to go, and you keep trying to go through the weeds, He's gonna let you get stuck by them thorns. As He's telling you, the street is right there. There's a clear road. This is the way I want you to go. And you will know because you'll hear that silent voice, and then everything will start to happen easy for you. I mean, it will start to unfold and fall into place.
Right.
But if it's not, then we have a flip side to that too.
Flip.
The evil one. The evil one, his biggest trick is to make you think that he doesn't exist.
Wow.
He's the one that's going to come and do all those faith attacks. And he knows what gets to you the most. So he's going to play on that thumb screw. He's going to play on that, and he's going to keep pushing at it until you acknowledge it and be like, oh, no, you can't do that. Don't even work no more. I'm disdaining that because it's not working no more.
Right.
God told me that's not going to work no more.
So hopefully you guys are understanding. We're putting it out there to you. If you even need to talk about it, I mean, feel free to inbox us. We're on
Right.
Facebook Live on my page, Divine Favor, D''VYNE, FAI
Amen.
'VR. And we are on Cache's YouTube page that he created for me, and it's called My Divine
And
Time
I'm going
on
to
YouTube.
type that in the comments
And
on
he's typing it
Facebook
in the
Live.
comments right now.
Yeah.
And I want to say once again, thank you all so much for taking time out of your Sunday and your Chiefs game and your family and dinner just to support me for 30 minutes. I really
Amen.
appreciate it, and I love you guys to pieces. No matter who you are, whether I know you, whether I don't know you, I really appreciate you. I really do. I just want you to know that from my heart to you.
Amen. In my heart too.
I just had to break it out like that. I'm so loving. I do like to, let them know how I appreciate it. Cause
Right.
I'm looking at this.
Definitely
It's
appreciate
really,
it.
it's
Definitely.
really. I'm getting a lot of views today, and I'm really happy about it. It's 2019,
Amen.
you guys. Keep your faith strong. I know. Yeah, he always has to do that for me. I love it too. And keep your faith strong. I know it's hard. I know there's a lot going on in your life. I know that sometimes, you might have people in your ear that's, I don't even know why you even doing that or why you even taking it to him. If he was going to do something, he would have been and done it.
Uh-oh.
That sometimes can,
A lack of faith. That's
yeah.
that's a message from the wrong messenger.
Mm, mm.
Anything's for you, it's not against you.
That's right.
Anything's against you, not for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if it's speaking negatively on
Mhm.
God or his blessing or his path that he wants you on,
Mm-hmm.
then yeah, that's definitely the evil one. You have to spot that immediately.
Right. And try to shut it down. I know a lot of you are, not there yet, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna try, but why? It seems like everybody over here has this, and then I'm trying to do this, and then wow, look just what happened here, and what am I supposed to do? I mean, God don't care, because if He cared, He would have been right here. He knew this was coming. Why would He let
Faith
me go through it?
attacks.
Faith
That's when your
attacks.
faith starts to diminish,
Mhm.
because you're already diminishing your character, or spiritual character,
Mhm.
and not believing in Him or yourself.
Right.
So it starts to get weaker and weaker from there, because you're telling yourself why and what if, and so
Mhm.
the body believes what you tell it. The
Right.
body follows the mind,
Right.
and
Exactly.
the soul follows the body and everything, and so on and so forth. So speaking
Mhm.
things into fruition,
Mm.
or the law of attraction is very real.
Mm.
Energy is never destroyed.
Right, and I believe so much into the speaking into that.
Fruition, yes,
And
that part.
that fruition, yeah. I believe in that for real.
Yeah,
I
you can
really
speak
do.
things into your life,
Man,
good
you
and
can
bad.
you can just yeah, and it will happen.
Right,
The more you
if
say
you
it, the
believe
more
it.
it will happen. Yes.
Hmm.
So try, to speak more positive and
Positivity.
build your faith up. Because right now we need it. We need
Right.
our faith right now, you guys, in the world, period. Everybody needs to just pray for one another and stick together, cry out, or call somebody.
Amen.
Everybody is messaging people for the wrong reasons,
Right.
That's how I feel about it. I mean, people can, they message or whatever, but I have yet to see somebody that's messaging, hey, with things going
How
on,
are
can you
you
pray for
doing?
me?
Are
And
you all
how
right?
you doing today? And is everything okay on your end? Everybody's in there for everything but the right
Right.
reason.
Why does it take Chiefs Kingdom for everybody to get together? Why can't we just get together on some kosheress and spread good positivity, good energy?
I'm laughing at my cousin. Hi, Miss Tracy Walls, my cousin. She said I'm short. But that's okay. I want to say hey to my pastors. I'm sorry, you guys, but I see people on here, and I just can't forget them. I see my cousin that tapped in from Texas, and I see Miss my pastor's mom is on here, and I just want to say hello to everybody. Who else? I got Miss Frida Bati coming in from Memphis, Tennessee.
Amen.
I got some out of towners on here, people I ain't talked to in a long time, and I want to say thank y'all so much once again
Tuning
tonight.
in.
Tuning in, really. My
Yes.
hat keep hitting my mic, so if that's what y'all hear, you see the hat? I'm blinking,
God
blinking.
first.
God first.
God's property.
Hey, you better know it. God's kingdom.
And I want to sneak in one little thing. Please go to YouTube, like,
Mhm.
subscribe. Please subscribe.
Subscribe.
We will be on, like as you know, every Sunday, but we
Mhm.
are really trying to convert over to YouTube
Mhm.
from Facebook and do things a little different from
Mhm.
our actual original channel.
Mhm. And it's called My Divine Time on Facebook. He typed it in for you guys. So just look in the comments. He has it on there. It's a page on Facebook that he created for me, and it's got my Block Cry on there,
Oh
my
yeah,
new single that's going on the My Divine Time album, and Looking Glasses on there, y'all.
it will be a lot on there.
It's gonna be a lot. I got some things in the making, and I'm getting ready to get this album out here because my agent, my manager, my producer right here.
Miss Divine will have, if you really indulge in her music, all her things will be uploaded to YouTube. We will keep you
Mhm.
posted on the music side as well, not
Mhm.
just 95.3 on that
Right.
channel.
Right.
So yeah, you can keep tabs on her music. And by the way, Block Cry is available everywhere. It's all streaming platforms. Divine Block Cry, iTunes, YouTube, Pandora, whatever.
Yes.
But please tap in, and we
Yes.
do send positive messages, and we love the support. Thank you.
And you guys, y'all know I'm a gospel hip hop, love the gospel hip hop. But so with the album, it's going to be a mixture of everything because everything is my divine time. So it's going to be gospel hip hop on there. It's going to be spoken word on there. There's going to be some actual singing and
Amen.
praising and worshiping on
I
there.
should get a whole album away.
Yeah, I didn't give it all away. I just
Clown
was
that
telling
kid.
them. Just giving them a little something to look forward to.
Yeah.
But yes, please. And I'm working really hard on it because I have a deadline to meet. And I'm one of those that I have to meet deadlines.
Yeah.
But I'm not rushing it at the same time because I want everybody to really feel this, really feel it coming from my heart and my soul. That Block
Amen.
Cry song, oh my God, every time I hear it, I want to cry, because I think about the neighborhoods and everything, my purpose of writing the things going on in
You have a
neighborhoods.
testimony.
Yes, and all blocks cry. There's not a block in this world that's not crying out right now.
Angel of Music.
Yeah.
So please go get it. Go listen. Download something.
Please do. But back to our topic. Really, I really just had to throw that in there and say hey to my people. But,
Yeah.
Your faith, your faith, your faith, your faith,
Keeping
your
it
faith.
strong.
Yes,
And please
please.
duck and dodge the
Please.
faith attacks.
Mm.
Even if you can't, don't acknowledge it. If you can't duck it and it's meeting you head on, don't acknowledge it. You remember when your mama used to tell you when someone teased you, and if you ignore them, they'll stop, and then it actually worked. Well, that's the same. The same concept works in the spiritual world.
Right.
If you ignore the negativity and you embrace the positiveness, then positivity is what's going to come in more.
Mm-hmm.
What you feed the most is what you're going to get out of life, period.
That's right. That's
So if
right.
you're feeding the positivity more in God, then that's what's going to be surrounded in your life. And it's going to be a shield. So any negativity that comes, because we're going to have problems. I mean, it's a fallen world. God never promised that we're not going to have a problem.
Right.
He just
That's
said he'd
true.
help us get through it.
That's true. That's
So,
true.
yeah, just stay focused and maintaining your positivity in life, your positive energy every day.
Right. And if it's like hard for you, sometimes it's distractions. I get, oh
Like
my
loud
goodness.
noise.
Yes, I get a lot of distractions when I'm trying to pray. Because I call, when I go to work in the mornings, that's like my little prayer room. But then the phones are ringing, and I'm like, oh my God. So I have to pray for God to stop and hold all distractions
Those are more
till I'm
tactics.
finished. Yeah.
Those are more tactics.
Yes. Oh, sorry to hit him.
More
That's
tactics.
real. That's real. He can come in any form. Oh my God, he can throw phones ringing, people knocking on the door. You might
Right.
hear a loud boom outside that distract you. Like, what was that? It wasn't even in your house. Anything to keep you from reaching out to
Right.
our Lord and Savior. Save you. He's
Right.
gonna clean it up.
Like right now, some people are listening to 95.3, and I hope it hasn't happened, but if the evil one feels like you're going to get a message from this, he'll probably give you a flat tire right now. So you're not even tripping on 95.3 no more, or
Right.
what we're talking about. But those are tactics, and you have to acknowledge them. So and when you acknowledge them, you know how to defeat it. You have to know
Right.
your enemy to defeat your enemy.
Right. And now I see a new one that tapped in. Hello, family. Stephen Holden. His brother-in-law's brother, nephew. Well, the Holden
up?
family. My brother-in-law, Chris Holden. My sister, Cheryl Whiteside Holden. And Kamari, Christian, Shakisha,